in Ibiza for my leisure. Listen, I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face, and that's the face card on my wrist. She 808. 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 Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She 808. 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 I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Check go.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky out to punt. Back deep, Ainias Smith. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Target swamp, target swamp. No, no, sir. 73, 70.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
73, 70.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Now Barkley. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run here with Barkley. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Once again, it's Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd down and 8. Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A run with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll go play action. Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play call.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let this go for Goddard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught left side by Goddard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They can still pick up a 1st down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He's to the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one is going to be picked off. It's James Bradbury. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch that. Go Silver, ready?
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. A short one there, caught by Kittle. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. To throw, Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He'll dive for that first down, but it looks like he's just going to come up a little bit short. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
A 42-yard attempt.
Udi's kick is good. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. So we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mustang 19, 18 Pioneer, 19 Lion, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Purdy going to keep this one himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on...
Let's go now.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking plays. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Room to run past midfield. He's inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On 2nd down, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. To throw is Hurts. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Now he takes off. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
He connects downfield to Dotson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put her friend.